Hey everyone, welcome to another amazing interview. Today we have the fantastic and fantabulous Kelly Ray Brown from strengthinsensitivity.com. Welcome, Kelly. Welcome.
Hi.
So Kelly is a recent graduate from the 10K and 30-day Mastermind. I think it's the best program for spiritual women entrepreneurs who are really ready to own their power, start charging what they're worth, bring their transformation, their message out into the world in a powerful way. And so I really want to thank you, Kelly, Kelly Ray, for taking the time. Why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about, where were you before you started this program, and what are some of the results that you're having now?
Oh my gosh. Thanks. First of all, thanks for letting me. Where I was before I started this program is I had just been laid off from my job. They closed my program. I was teaching massage, and they closed my program. And so that really put me in the universe kicking me in the pants saying, hey, you know what, it's time that you do something. And I've actually been coaching for quite some time, like 14 years or more. But I'm going to say it was kind of a volunteer position because I was not necessarily getting paid for it. So, and of course, that's not sustainable as a single mom to not get paid to do something. But the universe came along and said, you know what, we're going to kick you out of the nest and you're going to need to learn how to fly. And what do you want to do now? And I decided that I really needed to figure out how to make this coaching business work. And I needed to first find out what was keeping me back, what was holding me from actually charging money for my business. And I realized it was my adversity to sales. So I had a really good long conversation with myself and said, you know what, girl, you can either continue going down this road and continue doing jobs that you really don't want to do, or you can suck it up and get over really what your adversity is. And I'm not kidding you. Literally, the moment that I agreed to do that, I saw your ad come up on Facebook, and I started looking into what you had to offer.
Wow. Isn't that how life works? So much synchronicity, right? You get laid off from your job. You're like, I love this coaching thing, but there's some reason I'm giving it away for free. And then boom, right? I always say that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I love synchronicity. I'm so happy that you showed up and said yes to yourself. We do a lot of things in this program. We look at mindset. We cover sales. We cover marketing. I mean, we do a lot. We get you clear on your program, your packages. We do online video. We help you with visibility. What was you touched a little bit about, overcoming adversity to sales, but what was your biggest win or your biggest celebration?
Oh my gosh, it was all a win and all a celebration because I got so clear on so many things. And honestly, I realized that this big, scary, my image of sleazy salesman wasn't that. And in truth, it was because of you, Vanessa. And what it was that I liked about you is your authenticity. I really resonated. And I'm sure everybody that's joined your program or has read your story, because you have us do our about pages be so personal, our stories, that we connect with one another. So there was so much of your story that I was like, oh yeah, she's going to get me. And that was a big win for me because then I was free to just kind of throw down all of my fears, my worries, my concerns, and get them addressed, cleared, and out of the way so I can get shit done.
Yeah, we get a lot of stuff done here in the program. And it's very common as somebody who moves out of, let's say, a job where you're shown what to do every day to now you're going to run your own business and you're going to sell your own services. Oh my God, right? And people, ideas, your concepts of salespeople, this is very, very common. All of these blocks, all of these ideas, all of these concepts have to be cleared out if you're going to own the space of a rock star salesperson to sell your own services. And so I'm really happy that you were able to move through that. I'm also really happy that you enjoy my authenticity because I dropped the F-bomb like there's nobody's business. I don't really care if you like me or not. Here I am. Here it is. I'm going to tell you the truth. I think my clients appreciate that. They always know where I am. It's lovingly, right? But I'm very direct. And I'm also really happy that you got clear. It's so important, the stories, you know. Most coaches, when they start, they're like, I got so many stories. I don't know which ones to use, you know, how to position myself. So we help you get really clear within the first, 48 hours to get you really clear on, okay, here is your authentic story. I think that authenticity is the new currency in business. People don't care about your certifications. It's great if you have them, but people want experience. And I think your stories really, they do connect to you with your right clients, people who are like, wow, she's going to get me. So I'm so happy that you have all this clarity now. You've got your stories, you've got your system set up, you've cleared all the gremlins around sales. Tell us a little bit about, we do a lot in the program. Tell us a little bit about your experience with the 30-day video challenge. Was it hard for you? Did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it. It seemed to be natural. I'm a Leo, so, Leos tend to be a little bit showboaty. So I felt like I did really well during the pre-recorded ones before you put them up for people to see. The live ones were a little nerve-wracking because I felt like the comedian that goes out on the stage for the first time to do his act, and you feel like you got this audience sitting there going, make me laugh, lady, make me laugh. Because you can see people that come on and are watching you, but nobody's saying anything. And so you just feel like you hear crickets in your head. So once you get past that, I think it's very, very valuable because it really connects you to your clients.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
So you got some great results. But now with the live stream, you're getting yourself on track with that as well.
Right. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about getting more live and interacting because now people are starting to interact with me, and you don't feel like you're standing in a room with people and nobody's saying anything.
Well, you know what they say, all business is show business, right? So there's a little bit of truth to that. So some of the best live streams, I've seen this one woman, I'll never forget this one woman, she's putting on her wig and she's combing her wig out, she's singing away. I was like, what is going on here? What is this woman doing? And she's there with her wig. I'm like, thousands of views, comments. I'm like, what is going on? What is this whole live stream? That people want to be entertained. They want to sneak peek into your life. And I think it's a great way to connect. So how awesome now that you have this tool in your business to connect you with people all around the world, right? They're all around the world.
Right.
Awesome. So good experience with video. What about the mindset work? We do a lot of clearing out the gremlins, overcoming fears. Has that impacted any other area of your life?
Yeah, it's given me a lot of, I'm going to say confidence. And I know this is probably a repeated common theme that you hear from your clients, but it's absolutely true. There's something so empowering about being who you are authentically, and two, letting that inner critic, just taming her, telling her to shut the hell up when she needs to shut the hell up and take care of business.
Yeah. That's it. There's something very empowering about it when you're the one in control, not your ego or the little gremlins or the little voices, but you being the master. Yeah. So feeling empowered. And it's really, that really is what needs to happen, before you can go out there and really empower other people. You've got to be empowered. You've got to be the master of your own ship. You've got to learn how the mind works, how to really own that conscious creator thing. I think for me, for a long time, I was on always, into this law of attraction. And then sometimes it would work out, sometimes it wouldn't. And I was like, well, what the heck is it? How do you get this thing working all the time to give me everything I want? So I'm happy that, that you guys enjoy the mindset part. It's really, I think, a foundation for success.
It is. Well, I know that you remember on one of our calls that we had, I had that earlier that day, went into the bathroom and was doing Louise Hay mirror work, look at myself in the eye, and I was having a good little tongue lashing with my inner critic saying, look, you can either go along with me on this program, I know we're growing big right now, or stay home. And she finally conceded and said, well, okay, I guess you're in charge and we're going to go.
Yeah. I love that. Taming your inner critic. It has to happen. And again, this is, I think, what holds most entrepreneurs back, right? They have these big ideas, lofty dreams, you feel it in your heart. And then when you go to actually do the act or whatever it is, pick up the video camera or, hit go on, say yes to your website or something like this, it comes up and it takes most people out of the game. So I'm so happy that you now have a process for taming your inner critic. You also have your website up now too. I think that's something else that you also accomplished.
I think I did a lot of that in the first week. Wrote my about page, did my website, figured out how to create it, do my domain name. I mean, stuff was happening fast and furious, which is, of course, why the inner critic came up. But what I loved about your program is you brought the elephant to the room the very first day, meaning let's do your about page, get your story over with. It needs to be told, get it out of the way. Let's address the elephant. Let's not look around it. Let's not look through it. Let's just say there's an elephant and deal with it. And I loved that. That was like, yes, I'm in the right program.
Yeah. So this is something, again, that holds most on, a lot of women, wow, I feel like I'm supposed to be an empowerment leader, inspirational leader, speaker, author, trainer. I know I've been going through these trials for a reason, but what's the first step, right? And that uncertainty really, it holds people back for way too long. So let's get it out of the way. Boom, day one, here, let's go. You're going to get your marketing message clear. Get you clear on who you are, what your positioning is in the marketplace, use your authentic stories. And I'm so happy, this is why you can get a lot done in an 8-week boot camp. This is no farting around. So
that's right.
What was it like for you to join the program? I mean, did this inner critic kick up a storm? Were you like, I'm just going to do it? What was that process like for you to commit to the program?
Well, in all honesty, it was not. In fact, it probably was the easiest thing that I could do because I already knew that I resolved myself. I needed to get over this adversity. Otherwise, I was always just going to be a free coach, which in all honesty, to be a free coach might seem like it's a good idea to some, but after a while, you start to kind of almost become a little bit worrisome and feel scarcity because you're not getting any money to live on. And then you're not actually giving your best work to your clients. So, I mean, there is a truth to the saying, you get what you pay for. And I knew I needed to not do that anymore. So this was the easiest thing after I just felt like I connected with you from just everything I researched on you. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I went looking through all the doors that I could find to find you. And that was my inner critic Trudy saying, you know what, we got to go find something wrong with her. And we didn't. And I was like, shut up. We're going with this. and we signed up. It was awesome.
I love it. I love that you were resolved and decided. And you told me that on a call once. You're like, I went and watched all your videos and I couldn't find anything bad. I was like, great. That's why video works, right? I think it's the best thing to being with somebody live is, watching videos. You get to see their personality. So it was an easy decision for you. You were decided, and I'm so happy now. And it's true, when people value the things they pay for. They take it seriously. They take the work seriously. So you took yourself seriously. You joined this program. You decided to take your business seriously, and now all the results are yours. All the clarity, the website, the clients, all of this is yours. So what would you say to maybe other women who are, I was thinking about, starting a coaching business, or I know I should do something. I'm looking around, shopping around. What would you tell them about this program?
There's two things that I would tell them about this program. One, I absolutely got what I came for, what I wanted, which was to get over my adversity of sales. But I also got what I needed that I didn't know I needed. And that's what your program offered. It was so much more than just the whole sales and marketing. And I mean, I could have never in a million years guessed how much more I was going to get out of this program. And even along the journey of this program, there was times when you were just offering extra help for us. And I was just like, this lady is amazing, and somebody that I truly would love to shadow after and mentor with because of what amazing service you provide your clients. The second thing I would suggest for people to come with you, I left this program not only with confidence in myself, I left this program with a tribe of amazing women that I've met along the way. Women who are in the same coaching business, and I can tell you for not 1 minute has it ever felt like a competition between us. Or it's never felt like a scarcity of, I better not say anything because they might steal my idea. No, we were all throwing ideas in there. We all have been a support for each other, and it's just, it feels like coming home. And I can't, I mean, it's going to make me teared up to think about it, so I'm going to not do that. But that's what in the world. So I thank you.
Aww, I love it. And you know, this is what I always wanted. I always wanted, you know, amazing, fun clients. And this is, you know, the method that I teach is about masterminds. I believe it's the best business model out there because women, it's so much more fun to learn together. And, you know, you're with your soul sisters, man. You're with like kindred spirits, and it's all about collaboration. I think, you know, consciousness expansion is about collaboration. It's not about competition. And there is an amazing tribe of, you know, women who are, you know, there's a saying, if you want to fly like the eagles, you can't hang around the turkeys. You know, you can't hang around your naysayer friends, your family, your uncle, aunt, sister, brother, you sometimes even your partner, right? You know, you've got to hang around with other people who believe in you, who are on the same mission, and who support you. And that's definitely, you know, what we have here. So I'm so thrilled, Kelly Ray, that you got more, you know, you got more than what you thought you would, that it was really, you got what you wanted and so much more. And I would be thrilled to be, you know, your mentor. And I have so adored having you in the group show up and just watching you blossom. It's been so, it's always like unexpected, like, wow, you know, and really this is why I do what I do. I love this feeling of watching women, you know, really blossom and own their purpose and get out there and, you know, live their dreams. So congratulations. All of the results are yours. And thank you for joining us. Kelly Ray from strengthandsensitivity.com. Her Facebook group is called Be Your Own Hero. I want to thank you so much for joining us. And if you are tuning in and you're like, I would like to overcome my adversity around sales, I would love to join a community of rock star women who, you know, are really making a difference and supporting one another. I'd love to get clear on my message and really get my business out there already. I'd love to have more confidence. I'd love to generate clients. I'm going to put a link here at the bottom of this video. You can apply for the 10K and 30-day mastermind. We have an amazing team. You might speak with one of my team members. It's a free call, and they'll really, you know, help you figure out what's in your way, what's stopping you. You know, is it a mindset thing? Is it a clarity thing? Is it a systems thing? We'll give you some next steps. We may invite you to become a part of our mastermind. We may not. We don't accept everybody, but we may invite you to become a part of the 10K and 30-day mastermind if we think it's a great fit, if we think we can help you, and if not, we'll give you some great resources. That's my promise, to really serve you. So I want to thank you again, Kelly Ray. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And
thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We will see you guys real soon on another video. Bye, everyone.